So we've finally made it to this point, guys, and this just feels completely unreal. Now, if you've seen like my channel lately, or if you've seen like a recent post that I made, you'll probably know this. But basically, yesterday, after almost 10 years of creating content, my YouTube channel finally hit 1,000 subscribers, and oh my word, literally, it just feels so unreal to see that after all this time, after all these years, after creating all these memories with you guys, my channel has finally reached the big 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 people watching my videos all the time. That is an absolutely incredible milestone for this channel. It's literally the milestone that I've been working towards for all these years. Like, literally, ever since I started the channel, I've always been literally one of the main goals I had in mind is to get to this sort of number, 1,000 subscribers. And slowly but surely I worked my way towards that number, but it got faster as the years went on. So, for example, when I started back in August 2016, it took me roughly 3 years just to get to 100 subscribers. And it was a couple more years after that I got to 200, then 300, and then years turned into months between hitting each milestone. Most recent example being, I think I hit 900 subscribers about 2 or 3 months ago, back in October, and yeah, that was absolutely insane. And then obviously I've now hit 1,000 subscribers on the 31st of January 2026, and I can't believe it. I hit 1,000 subscribers within 10 years of content creation. That is absolutely incredible. And now that I've reached that achievement, I just wanted to make this video just to thank each and every single one of you who has liked, commented, subscribed, or even just watched my videos over the last decade of content creation of my channel. Literally, I don't know where I'd be right now without you guys. I honestly don't know what I'd be doing right now with my time, other than like, yeah, but this has been absolutely incredible. So thank you all so much. And for anyone who's relatively new to the channel, who doesn't really know much about me, I also make this introduction video soon, as I've got 1,000 people to make videos for. But basically, if you don't know what I do, I make theme park related videos, but of all types really. So I do real life content, so I do like vlogs, I do off-ride videos, I do top 10s, and I do speculation videos, construction updates, all that sort of stuff. And I also occasionally do POVs and walkthroughs of attractions as well. But it's not just real life content I do. I also do a lot of work within the digital realm, like simulations like Planet Coaster, and yeah, Planet Coaster 2 has been like basically an entire half of the whole channel that I've been doing this whole time, with the other half being the real life content, and the other half being the Planet Coaster 2 side, and also just basically any sort of theme park related content I could possibly make within the simulation field. And I guess I was to talk about like the plans I've got for this year as well, because the main sort of goal I have going forward, the main sort of philosophy I have going forward with my content, is I want to try and put more of myself into my actual work, if that makes any sense. So the very next major project I've got coming up is USA Theme Parks What If. Now, I announced this a while back, if any of you remember, and it was supposed to come out last year. It's been a long time waiting, but trust me, that series is being actively worked on literally as we speak. All the scripts are being done, like the animation's being worked on. It's going to be, and also obviously the Planet Coaster 2 creations for each what if scenario for the episodes are being worked on right now. It's going to have 6 episodes in total, and I plan to get it out this month. Yeah, and you can hold me to that as well. If I don't get it out this month, then I've failed. But yeah, expect USA Theme Parks What If to drop very soon, and that also leads directly into the final season of UK Theme Parks What If. Now, it's been a while since I made any episodes of that. It's been about 3 years. Season 3 has been a long time coming, a lot longer than USA Theme Parks What If, but that's also definitely going to come out this year too. And It's going to be huge. This is literally, I'm putting every single skill I have into this. So Planet Coaster, animation, music, everything I've got is going into basically this series, along with everything else I've got planned this year as well. Which brings me up to the next sort of big project, Dimensiana, which is a completely original park in Planet Coaster 2. This is unlike anything I've ever done before, or at least in a very long time anyway, of this scale. It's a completely original theme park. There's not going to be any intellectual property uses in this park at all. It's all going to be 100% original themes and storylines, and yeah, much like the What If shows, that's going to use basically every single skill I have, and you'll find out why in the lead up to the park's opening. Because basically how it's going to work, right? The opening ceremony is going to take place on YouTube, right? And then immediately after that, it's going to be dropped on the Frontier Workshop for all you guys to download. And yeah, that day is going to be unforgettable. Truly is. And that just sort of brings me on to most recently announced project, Meta Runner Inception. Now, first thing I want to point out, like, I do believe it was that announcement video I did last week that was sort of the final push that I needed to get to 1,000 subscribers. Because I do believe a lot of my recent subscribers have found me through that video. So if you did discover my channel through that initial Meta Runner video, then thank you all so much for subscribing. And if you've seen the actual show that this is based on, then you will not be disappointed at all, because it's a very personal project to me. My sort of love for this show goes back quite a few years, actually, that I've never really spoken about until very recently. And now I'm sort of putting it all into this massive Planet Coaster project that's coming out at the end of this year. Mainly because it's coming out at the end of this year, mainly because I've got to obviously make the other projects before that had already been previously announced. But when this comes out, it's going to be beautiful when it actually is created, because it's not just a Planet Coaster showcase. It's also literally, I'm making this for sort of both audiences that I'm trying to appeal to, because I'm appealing to two sort of audiences with this project. There's my main audience, which is like the theme park community, and the Planet Coaster community, because this ride I'm actually building is no joke. If you've seen the stats that I released the other day, then it's a pretty big coaster. But yeah, and also I'm also trying to appeal to the Meta Runner fans out there who have seen the show and understand like the whole storyline. And because what I'm doing with this, it's going to be split into like sort of two halves. It's one video but split into like two different halves. One half of it is the actual Planet Coaster showcase. So if you've seen any of my like immersion collection creations, then it's going to be sort of in the style of like how those are presented. But the other half is going to be like a little fully animated short film that basically just explains the whole backstory of the ride and basically the main sort of conflict that drives the whole storyline of the attraction itself. It's very ambitious what I'm planning. I'm hoping it all goes well, but yeah, when it does drop, you guys are going to be one hell of a surprise. And yeah, I cannot wait to get this thing out when it finally comes out later this year, winter this year, I think, probably. But yeah, this is going to be absolutely amazing. And this whole year is my 10th anniversary of content creation, so the fact that I've achieved 1,000 subscribers within that 10-year time frame is such a huge achievement. So like I said at the very start of the video, thank you all so much for watching my videos and subscribing and basically supporting me for all these years. And yeah, I guess here's to the next sort of goal, which I guess is 2,000 subscribers, which, oh my word, I'm already thinking of 2,000 subscribers here. But I do believe we can get to that goal. Hopefully it won't take 10 years to get to 2,000 subscribers, but yeah, either way, even if I don't ever reach that goal, thank you all so much for those of you who have supported me and followed me for all this time. And yeah, thank you all for watching. This video's actually taken a lot longer to film than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be like 5 minutes, but yeah, thank you all very much for watching this little video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.